All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, going over the 8th edition of the Terry Felke-Morris HTML, whatever it's called. All right, Web Development and Design Foundations, I believe. So, we're up to the Chapter 8 case study, and we're going to do this, which looks like there's not much in here. We're just going to work with a table, and that's it. That's the whole thing right there. So this shouldn't take too long, probably be a very short lecture. So we want to create that. Create the folder based off of Chapter 7. We did that. First, let's configure the CSS. All right. So modify, open it up, and we're going to make 3 changes. So let's put this in there. Copy this. Let's go into our CSS file, and I want to put this above the media queries. All right, so configure a table. And we want it to have a dark blue 2-pixel border. All right, so border, 2-pixel, solid. I don't know what dark blue is, so I'll let the system find it for me. Hex code, dark blue. Dark blue, that looks good to me. I don't even know what that is, but that should work. So, configure the borders in the table to collapse. Configure the TD and TH elements. With padding of 0.5 ems. And with a dark blue 1-pixel border. Well, we're just going to grab that from up above, right? Okay. Like I said, there's not much to this exercise, it appears. All right. Modify the services page. So that's the one that we want to change. The service descriptions are configured in an unordered list. Replace the unordered list with a table that has 5 rows and 2 columns. Use the TH and TD elements where appropriate. Hint, assign the TH element. Well, that's a lot to stomach there. Let me just grab all of it. How's that? Copy. So let's bring up our services page. So we're going to change what's in here. This unordered list is going to change. Let me just throw all this in here as a comment. Oops. It's going to look like one humongous line right now, but we'll fix that. So modify the services page, open it. It's currently configured with an unordered list. Okay. Replace the unordered list with a table. So we will have table tags here. And we will have a table tag here. All right, so that's the first thing. So I've now modified, I've opened this. Yeah. Replace the unordered list with a table. The table will have 5 rows and 2 columns. Okay. Use TD and TH elements where appropriate. So, hint, assign the TH element to the category class. Okay, save your page and test it in a browser. So, we're going to change this, so this will now be TH class equal category. And now this will be an ending TH tag. 5 rows, 2 columns. Okay, good. So category. Let's see, how do we want this? Well, we're going to find out whether or not what I'm doing is correct. So this whole thing will have to be, of course, in a table row. Each table row. Okay. I may be doing this wrong, but we're going to find out. One thing that's nice about this is when I come back to test it, you'll know right away whether or not it's correct. Okay. Remember that at the end of each one of these, we need our ending TR tag. Looks like we've got one more. Again, I could have missed something. I could have done this wrong. But we will look at it very shortly. And we should know momentarily whether or not what I put in here is correct or is incorrect. Let's eyeball this first. Table, table, TR, 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 beginning and end, TH, TH, TD, TD, TH, TH, TD, TD, TH, TH, TD, TD, TH, TH, TD, TD, TH, TH, TD, TD. It looks at least like it should be correct. So let's take a quick look here and let's run it. Okay. I believe I've done it correctly. I think that's the way that it looked in the book. So let's double check. So in the book they look like, it looks like this. In mine, it looks like that. So I think it's correct. Remember, this still should be responsive too. That's pretty doggone nice. All right. So 2 more things to do, and then we're already finished with this lecture. The first is I want to go over to W3C here. Let's double check and make sure that our CSS file, it's been saved, and it has. And so is our services. We don't even need the index open or the ask vet open, so that's fine. So let's bring this back. We'll choose our file again. We want to make sure now we're in Chapter 8. CSS, FishCreek. It's good, we didn't break anything. All right, and let's come back into here and let's choose our file again. And this time we want to choose, because it's CSS, our services page that we just put in. Let's check that, and that's clean. All right, so I am still producing the one that I did just a couple minutes ago. So I'm going to pause this video and then end it. And then when I come back, yes, finally, it is time. And it is time for what? It is time for us to come in here and actually from chapter 9, we're going to end up putting in the form. So we will have our contact form by the time we reach the end of chapter 9. So again, bear with me for a couple minutes, and I will have the chapter 9 lecture for you shortly.